Hey there, Margarita here with another video on how to achieve wealth, abundance, success, and freedom. And today is all about eliminating the number one thing that is stopping you from achieving the things that you desire. Hey there, Margarita here, mindset coach and light worker from Pitbull and founder and creator of the Wealth Consciousness Movement. And today I have another tip for you on how to create wealth, freedom, and success in your life. And this is about eliminating the one thing that is standing in between you and your goals and dreams. This is your number one enemy, and you need to wage war against this. No, you don't need to wage war against it, but you do need to overcome these things, because there is nothing that can stop you from achieving anything that you put your mind to unless you allow it to. And you know what gets in the way? Your stories. Your stories are your enemy. Your stories can be your friend as well. But for the most part, if you are not achieving the results that you want in your life, if you are not experiencing the kind of financial freedom and wealth that you want and the success that you want, then there are stories going on in your subconscious mind that are stopping you from achieving them. This subconscious mind of yours is wired by your experiences throughout your life. And there are three primary blocks. It's not safe. I'm not good enough. I don't deserve it. So these stories that you have installed are the blocks that are stopping you from getting the results that you want. So there are millions and millions and millions of potential stories that you have installed in your subconscious mind that are stopping you from achieving the results that you want. And for instance, if you have a fear of success, you need to uncover the story that has created that fear of success, because everything is a story and everything is perception. And when you change the story, you get to change your results. So it's up to you to uncover what the blocking story is. So say, for instance, when you were a kid and you were called upon to give a talk to the class, and you got up and you were already feeling a bit nervous and a bit vulnerable and a bit shaky, and you got up in front of the class and you started to speak, and you stammered a bit, and you kind of actually lost confidence. You weren't confident to begin with, but then you started to lose confidence, and then the whole class erupted and laughed at you. And how big did you feel, or would you have felt if you had experienced that? About this big, right? You felt ashamed, humiliated, and it would have been a very, very painful experience. So you go and sit back down, and your subconscious mind vows and declares that it is never going to allow you to put yourself in that position again where you are going to be ashamed and humiliated, because it's too freaking painful. You made a decision about who you are, somebody that is not good at speaking, somebody that needs to hide away, somebody who's not good enough. And you made that decision. And then from that point forward, your entire life and the decisions that you make are going to be colored by that one experience. This is how powerful the subconscious is. So whatever experiences you've had and the stories you created around that. So say, for instance, you were, on the other hand, you were actually a really gregarious kid. Maybe you were really funny, and you were naturally came alive in front of an audience. It does happen. So you actually stood up, you were funny, and the kids were laughing, but they were laughing with you. And this was positive reinforcement. So one experience is negative reinforcement. The other experience is positive reinforcement. You felt good because they're laughing. You're actually getting the result that you want. You're making them laugh, and they think that you're this really funny kid. So this reinforces your behavior. It reinforces you standing up in front of an audience and helping them to laugh. So you then develop those skills, you go about, and your world is colored by that experience, but in a positive way. And you probably end up becoming a comedian, and a very successful comedian. Maybe you end up making a lot of money as a comedian. But do you see what I mean? These experiences shape and color our world. Maybe you attempted something and you didn't do very well at it, and somebody who is influential in your life criticized you, judged you, shamed you, told you, you're useless, you're hopeless, you're this, you're that, what is that going to do? It's going to install subconscious beliefs, programs, and stories about who you are and about how painful attempting something is. So you don't attempt stuff anymore. You fall into line, you comply. So do you see that your stories can either be your enemy or your friend? And if you're not achieving the results that you want, then guess what your job is? To uncover the stories that are your enemy and crush them, annihilate them, destroy them, get them out of your subconscious mind. How do you do that? EFT tapping, of course. So you uncover the experience or the block, the story, you tap on it, you release it from your field. And then what you can do is you can identify the opposite and you can tap that into your world. So our brains are neuroplastic. They have neuroplasticity, which means you can change them. Now, they discovered this in neuroscience, I think about 20 years ago. Before that, they thought that the brain was hardwired, that it never changed. Rubbish. We can change our mind and our wiring very, very quickly. And that's why I love EFT tapping, because it is so incredibly effective at doing that. Now, if you are really ready to transform your world, then you can get free access to 8 videos that I have created. It is an 8 tapping video series that is all about tapping for $100,000 in 30 days, which is all about rewiring your brain and releasing those limiting stories and beliefs that are stopping you from getting the results that you want, from stopping you from being the best you can possibly be, and actually catapulting you into becoming the kind of person who can create $100,000 in 30 days. If that's something that excites you, because I know it excites me, then go to the address that is actually on your screen right now. You can get instant free access just by registering your details. You will then also have access to my community, where you get so much more free content, free transformational content that's going to really rock your world. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please remember to like and subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can be notified the next time I release a new video. And until next time, remember, you are infinitely powerful. Own it. Be the best that you can possibly be, and dare to dream huge, because you are capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. I'll see you in another video very soon. Ciao for now.